Before we begin with the inductees themselves, we'll be joined by some very accomplished young women who are being honored tonight as well. And to introduce them, I'd like to welcome to the stage Catherine Hargrave, who is the chairperson of the Marin Women's Commission. Please welcome her.
So as Joan said, in addition to honoring the Hall of Fame inductees, the Commission is also presenting our Teen Girl of the Year Award. Nominated by the ambassadors, with the final selection made by the commissioners, I'd like to tell you about this year's Marin Women's Commission Teen Girl of the Year Award. Goes to Sonia Saltzman. To tell you a little bit about Sonia, she's a junior at Tamalpais High School, and Sonia proves that being young and standing up for what is right is not mutually exclusive. Sonia is dedicated to working hands-on to tackle issues in our community and has demonstrated through her many hours of volunteer work at school as well as for other organizations. She's especially committed to the advancement of women, people of color, and other underrepresented communities in Marin County. She's an active leader on campus where she currently serves as the board of the Tamalpais High School Model United Nations team, which is a mouthful, a student-run organization that aims to educate youth about world issues and government while also developing their public speaking and debating skills. She's worked to help members of the team attend conferences around the country. As a representative for the Tamalpais High School Site Council and the PTSA board, she has provided valuable input to both the school administration and parents on the issues facing today's teens. As a student body advocate, she works to ensure that all voices are heard before decisions are made. She sits in the Marin County Youth Commission. I don't know how she has all this time, which advises the Board of Supervisors on matters of importance to young people. As a member of the Racial Equity Subcommittee, she works diligently to help create and implement curriculums on race relations and educate various groups on power and privilege dynamics. Sonia is a panelist for the Teen Panel for Being Adept, an organization that focuses on preventing alcohol and drug abuse among adolescents through a science-based curriculum. I'm happy to hear that Sonia says one of her proudest accomplishments is being a two-time ambassador for the Marin Teen Girl Conference. The conference is a safe forum for Marin teenage girls to explore their place in the world, gain skills to create positive relations, and develop confidence. Ladies and gentlemen and teens, I give you our Teen Girl of the Year, Sonia Saltzman.
I just want to say thank you so much. Thank you to the Marin Women's Commission and the ambassadors here with me. Have a great night. Hello, my name is Sonia Saltzman, and it is my honor to introduce our final inductee, Judge Lynn O'Malley-Taylor. Judge O'Malley-Taylor began her career as a teacher, attending law school at night before joining a private practice and later becoming the first woman elected to the Marin County Municipal Court in 1982. She has served as a faculty member at the California Judicial College and as president of her Rotary chapter. Lynn has also served as president of the Marin Council of the Boy Scouts of America, one of the chapters that labored tirelessly to eliminate the BSA National Council's sexual orientation discrimination policy. In her work as a volunteer faculty member, Judge O'Malley-Taylor provides continuing legal education for judges and lawyers at numerous prestigious institutions, including the California Center for Judicial Education and Research, Stanford University Law School, and University of San Francisco Law School. Before we welcome Lynn to the stage, let's watch this brief clip.
So I was teaching a cathedral school for boys in San Francisco. I was teaching first grade, and I thought it might be a good idea to get a graduate degree. And I took a course in education at San Francisco State, a graduate course, and I took one in psychology. And I didn't think either of those were quite right, so I just thought, well, maybe I'll go to law school. So I did. So I went to law school nights. I was working in the daytime, and it just all worked out. And my husband was fabulous. He would come home from work, and I would take off and go study. I had a friend from law school, Mark Mazzetta, who introduced me to Jim Kennedy, and he asked me to come and work with him as an associate. And it was general practice of the law, which you can't do very much anymore because the law has expanded so much. But I enjoyed it, and it was perfect preparation for being a judge. I was on the board of directors of the Bar Association at the time, and there was an issue in the municipal court about a huge backlog of cases. So one of the other members of the bar and I decided we were going to run and see if we could make some changes. So we both did. It's always a risk to run for office. You have no idea if you're going to run. It was scary and exciting at the same time, exhilarating. It was a different time for women, too, because when I ran, both men and women would come up to me and say, I'd never vote for a woman for judge. That was the first time I'd experienced any prejudice of any kind, or at least that I was aware of. And I just decided I'm going to win, and we just have to figure out how to do it. And so we pulled out all the stops and did everything that was needed. And my kids helped. They were fabulous. That part of it was fun. I have been a member of the Marin Council of the Boy Scouts of America for 35 years. During that period of time, we've seen lots of changes. The biggest change, for which I am the most proud, is that the council introduced the resolution that changed the whole policy on sexual discrimination. And they passed it, which was even better. So there's no more discrimination of any type in Scouts, and now anybody can belong, boys and girls. I think community service is important. It's important to give back. I certainly feel like I've had a very privileged life, been lucky enough to live here in Marin County and practice law and then be on the bench for 21 years here, and persistence paid off.